Dear friends, I just want to take this time to introduce you all a new program in our media channel. You know something? A bunch of my friends are coming up with beautiful thoughts that God has put on their hearts. Yes, my friend, you're going to be blessed. God is going to strengthen you. You are going to receive the right word at the right time, my friends. Stay tuned with us. Subscribe our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified with all our upcoming videos. Here is a word coming to bless you. Hear it and be blessed. Have a nice day.
It's not about being famous, but it's about us being faithful. These are not my words, but what a powerful preacher lady told me a couple of years ago. This truth has sunk deep within, and as the years go by, I understand its importance. Especially those days when I feel that whatever I do may not be producing the results that I foresee. God uses little things to test our integrity. We think it's the big things in life that create a man of fame. The big crises in life reveal our strengths. Our strengths are not built in the big things of life. It's built in the small things. That's where integrity shows up. In the stuff that nobody sees. In the stuff behind the scenes and in the small, unseen, unspectacular choices of life where you do the right thing even though nobody is ever going to see it. Faithfulness requires integrity, and God tests our integrity in the little things. 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 2 so beautifully explains this. It is required of stewards that a man be found faithful. In the book Second Calling, the author writes that years ago she attended a conference. When it was over, her friend Bruce offered her a ride to the airport. As they were about to leave, another man asked if he could join them. As they drove away from the hotel, she and Bruce asked the man where he worked, and he mentioned a Christian organization. Bruce said, "I have fond memories of that group because I attended a retreat of theirs one time, and that's where I became a Christian. It was in 1972 in New Hampshire." Bruce went on to explain that eventually his whole family became Christians and went into Christian work. His sister was a Wycliffe missionary, and Bruce himself became a publisher of a major Christian publishing house, which brought many significant Christian books to the public. Bruce finished the story with a flourish, saying that the retreat had worldwide impact when you think about it. The man was silent. Dale and Bruce thought that they might be boring him. Then the stranger quietly said, "I led that retreat. It was my first time as a conference leader, and I felt like a total failure until this moment. I have always believed it was one of the biggest failures of my life." Dale wrote, what had seemed like the simple act of offering a ride to a stranger had turned into a powerful reminder that God uses our efforts whether we realize it or not. I may spend the rest of my life doing things that don't seem at all successful, yet only God knows the purpose. I am called simply to be faithful. Right now, you may feel like a failure in what you're doing. Just be faithful. It's not your job to figure out if what you do or what you did in the past. That's not what matters. That's the work of the Spirit. Your job is to do your part. Doing what we are called to do is the point. Once again, it's not about being famous. It's about being faithful to our calling. And God will bless your faithfulness towards Him. God bless you.